Welcome to Marrying Ghana, where kente cloths is what we do, where African weddings and events are our specialty, where African tradition wears perfected, where beautiful culture resides, where marrying is honorable. mgkente.com, where competitors can't compete in quality or prices. Shop now, mgkente.com.
The final scramble, partition and complete takeover of the African continent is happening. It is unfolding right before our eyes. The final scramble, partition and takeover of the African continent is unfolding right before our eyes. I'm sure that this information is not new to you, but I'm reiterating it that you may know the dire seriousness of the situation that we are dealing with right now. Starting 2015, the biggest bosses, the heads of the biggest technology companies have made visits to the African continent. And those visits have turned into declarations to build mega business complexes, their headquarters in Africa. Now we know that, in the past they have looked to Asia, but now they know where the future is. Now, if our oppressors are going ahead of us and taking up our motherland, and if they can discern that Africa is the future and they move to Africa, yet we are, still complaining, still wondering what we can do, then woe unto us. Yes, Amazon's Jeff Bezos is building a mega complex in South Africa for Amazon. Ghana has been bombarded by Twitter. Twitter has set up in Ghana. Microsoft's leader is on. He has come to the African continent. Microsoft is setting up. Alibaba is setting up. Yes, Airbnb is setting up. You name them, and not only are they coming, but even their rivals are coming. Do you understand? It is time for you and I to deploy the joint economics card, because it is working. This is how they do it. After ripping the minerals, after stealing the minerals from the African continent, they go, they trade and make billions of dollars worth of profit. They take 2 to 5% of that profit, and then they come to the African continent with intent to move their businesses and loan these profits, which were taken from ripping off the resources from Africa. They take part of this profit and loan to the African governments. And then they say, you don't have to worry about paying me that money back. Can I have 5,000 square kilometers? Can I have 10,000 square kilometers of land? And they say, oh, yes. This is how they are doing it. Child of African descent, whether you are on the continent and in the diaspora, this is happening. This is happening. But we can do something about it. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank you that have funded the Homecoming Group, our joint investment group. We have registered it here. We have been fully certified. I would like to thank all of you that have put funding into this project. And those that keep sending money. We are buying land. And listen to this. Some of you have worked in these corporations, in these large corporations, Facebook, Amazon, Twitter, Airbnb, Alibaba. Many of you have worked in these corporations for decades, and you have got the blueprint of what makes these people king. You have got the blueprint. Come with that. Your contribution, we appreciate the funding that you're sending, because it is enabling us to buy land and, which we are eventually going to set up. We appreciate the funds that you're sending. But funds is not the only contribution you can make. Some of you have you have excellent skill, excellent expertise in medicine, in education, in sports, in entertainment, in consultancy, in technology. You have extreme skills which you can come with to the continent and build capacity, the locals, then you'll draw the attention of the government. Of course, in collaboration with the brothers and sisters on the continent. We are going around the continent of Africa, basically setting the ground, making the ground ready and receptive for your eventual return. Yes, just so there is no friction caused by the propaganda of our oppressors. Yes, this is what we're doing. So for those that are sending funding, we appreciate. We are stacking up the funds for the Homecoming group. It is an investment group that you have funded, especially from the States. But we are saying money is not the only thing that is needed here. No, I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the knowledge. No. I do what I can in mobilizing us to get together, to get organized economically. But then we need skills. So I would like to tell you, brothers and sisters, that these guys are now on the African continent. Yes, they are here, down here, setting up their headquarters. And now they want to do the final takeover of the African continent. We can do something about it. Come to the continent with your skill. Let us build your skill. Whatever you are doing over there, we can do or we can replicate over here and build capacity. So this is not food for thought, but a message to provoke you into action. Because if we do nothing about what is currently happening with the final takeover of the African continent by these big tech firms, and I'm not even talking about China, I'm just talking about these mega firms. If we don't do anything to change the status quo, nothing will change. But I say to you that now is the time, because we are awakened. Yes. All we need to do is get organized, because we are not outnumbered. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.
In search of a financial opportunity to pay off student loans, a young Black American woman moves to South Korea to work. As the author, Bootsy W. recalls culture shock and fun adventures in a country far from home. She's also faced with anti-Black racism and featureism, quickly learning that white supremacy is practiced not only by whites, but by those that are categorized as people of color. Based on her 10 years of living abroad, the book Ago Igo compares and contrasts Korea versus the United States on subjects such as code, communal living, racism, effective protests, global alliances, warrior class, music, political correctness, health, aging, money, and the coronavirus. This blunt memoir is uncomfortable, humorous, and educational. Help fight propaganda and mainstream agendas by picking up a copy of Ago Igo on Amazon.com.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and download the African Diaspora News Channel app, now available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.